Yeah. Okay, this is Kelsey signing in, and this is the first of our Monday night meetings at Dudley's. That's the name of this. That's going to be the name of this video collection. Okay, Monday night meeting at Dudley's. That's Mr. We want to thank Mr. Martin Casey for allowing us to use the Dudley Beauty College facility. If you have any people in your family, yourself, that would like to attend the Beauty College, the telephone number here is 773-488-5900. Very good investment. You can recoup the money that you spend on the Dudley Beauty College program over and over, time and time again. Very good trade to have. And we also have here Miss Michelle Banks. She's among other things, she's co-publisher for the Chicago Street Journal. She's going to recap what her interests were tonight. Over here we have Mr. Glover, Mac Glover, correct? And he put forth some very, very interesting ideas. And he also, I don't know if he wants to talk about the product, but he doesn't have to. Here we have Mr. Stephen Swain. This is his second time here. He's basically just interested in the topics. And if he sticks around us long enough, he's going to be contagious. He's going to probably be the spokesperson for the whole group at some point in time. And then we have here Mr. William Wooten. Moulton. I'm sorry, Mr. Moulton. I was attracted to Mr. Moulton. I met him recently. He had some smart technology that he would probably want to share with us. And then, my name is Kelsey. So we're just going to start with Mr. Casey, Martin Casey. Mr. Casey, don't forget, is S.B. Fuller's adoptive grandson, the renowned entrepreneur, S.B. Fuller, who had had 5,000 salesmen working for him one time, selling products door to door. Would you like to recap your interest this evening?
Well, we were addressing the S.B. Fuller book that was written by my mother, and we were reading a small brief in here from my grandfather's speech at the National Association of Manufacturers. And if you want to know more, you can come to Dudley Beauty College and pick up a book and start reading about a very great man that started in 1935 selling soap door to door and became a multi-millionaire.
Amazing. And we always forget about this. Is there some type of well-known person connected to Dudley Beauty College? Yes.
Joe R. Dudley Sr. is a graduate of Mr. Fuller's philosophy and from his company. George Johnson has come from here. Ebony.
Okay. Anybody in Washington that we know?
Not offhand.
I thought you said that First Lady Michelle Obama's hairstylist came through.
The stylist from graduated from Dudley, and also the makeup artist for what's her name? Oprah Winfrey. Is from here, and many others actually.
Okay.
Have come out of here and do quite a few things for stars.
Right. Okay. I just wanted to get that in there. So, First Lady Michelle Obama's hairstylist came through Dudley Beauty College.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Miss Michelle Banks, would you like to recap what your interests were this evening? What you shared with us?
Yes. Basically, my focus is, as Martin put it earlier, is mindset first. I have 3 pillars. Mindset is at the top of it. The other is the holistic wellness and financial fitness. And I believe that if you have these 3 in place, that you will be a whole person and you will help to produce other whole people in the society so that we can bring about the change and the transformation that we need in order to flourish now and for the future of our descendants.
Mm-hmm.
So my expertise is in nutrition, and we discussed farming and bringing the co-ops, which we already have a few that you have not yet visited, that we hope you'll visit on Saturday, so that you can see what we've been doing, and perhaps we can put our heads together of how to improve them and grow them across the city and the state, and make sure that urban people can benefit from our efforts and from our knowledge, and grow this economy without being beholden to grants and handouts and other people who really don't care about our status quo.
Okay, and then Ms. Banks, now I understand that you were in some way connected with a huge black economic engine at some point in time. I think I put that on the website earlier. What was it? I think it was called MATA.
MATA.
And what was your involvement? Can you just explain that to us briefly? What that would have been about?
Yes, I was one of the regional managers in MATA for the first few months, and then after the co-founder, Kim Bridges, was killed, assassinated, I moved to New Jersey to be more inside the corporate structure before it was closed down for various internal reasons. So now my idea is to take some of what I've been groomed on and repackage it so that it's palatable in a different way but effective for primarily African Americans, but not limited to. But I want to help to restructure the mindset first, because none of the other counts until we can get through to the mind. So in order to do that, the media is one of our tools, with the Chicago Street Journal as the co-publisher with Ron Carter.
Okay, and
Black Wall Street,
right,
co-chair.
Okay, and we have a copy of the Chicago Street Journal available here at this meeting, and it's a very well put together newspaper.
Thank you.
It's very well put together, very professional looking, and so forth. Okay, and then we're talking about black economic development and shopping and buying, black consumers buying from black businesses. So we don't have any problem. If you want to talk to Miss Michelle Banks about her expertise in holistic healing and so forth, you can. What would you like to give out your email address? Or not? Would you like to? How can they contact you if they wanted to contact you?
Certainly. Give me a call, 312.
312.
957.
957.
7177.
7177. Okay, I hope you got that. Okay,
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And now we're going to go to Mr. Mac Glover. I didn't know Mac was an author, you writer?
Yes.
Okay, and would you care to share with us what your concerns would have been tonight? You gave a very interesting concept, just so we don't overlook that, Mac, about purchasing property and then having the community own it. Can you tell us about that?
Well, I want to say this first. Michelle touched down on Mata owner being killed. He wasn't killed, he was assassinated, because Mata was on their way to being one of the largest black-owned manufacturers and distributors in the country, possibly in the world.
Okay, and there's a lot of people that share that same, there's a lot of people that share that same belief.
That it's not a belief, it's a fact.
Okay.
I don't deal with beliefs. Beliefs mean you can believe something 100% be 100% wrong. We deal with truth and facts. And so that man had just penned a $100 million deal, and when that DC sniper started sniping people, they took that opportunity to assassinate that brother. And when they did it, they blamed it on the DC sniper. You follow me? That's what they did. And it was like within, how long? 24 hours, 48 hours after he penned that deal.
12
they
hours.
assassinated that
Within
brother.
12 hours.
So that's what they do. They've been doing it.
Okay, let's keep it.
And so, all right, so I'm talking about now community-owned development.
Yes.
In order for us to recapture our market that was taken from us through integration, that market has been taken. There's no way to recapture it. The only way to recapture the market that has been taken is for us to have community-owned development. In every community, it needs to be a grocery store, bank, strip mall for everything to sustain that community, and a gas station. and then sell it to the people in that community, for instance, Inglewood. And so every quarter, the shareholders' checks won't go out to the Walmart shareholders. It'll go out to the people in that community, and they will come here and they will shop. Now, if they own that community, you couldn't pay them to go and shop nowhere else because this is where their money is coming from. They'll get their checks every quarter, they'll bring them back there, and it will grow, it will prosper. At the same time, you have all these guys that's in different gangs, Vice Lords, L. Rookins, Get Disciples, Black Disciples. You pull these guys together and have them working together, training them while they're building this strip mall, and then sell the property, sell this to their families. Now they have something in common. And we're not talking about collecting their money and then building. We're talking about building and then selling to them. When they see it going up, absolutely they will purchase and buy into this at $500 blocks. It's not rocket science, but a lot of our educated people that have been miseducated, they are placed in positions to keep us from talking about being economically free.
Okay, very good. All right, don't want to put you on the spot there, Mr. Swain. Would you like to share with us, you've been here twice now, share with us your impressions about the meeting?
Well, I thought the meeting was very interesting. It's something that we're going to come back to. And I think it would be very helpful and beneficial for the community and for blacks as a whole.
Okay, and we certainly appreciate you coming out. It was raining a little bit earlier, and we want you to keep coming out. We want to see your face here in the place again, okay? And then Mr. William Moulton, tell us what you do, sir, and how do you think can your expertise, what you're doing right there, how can it benefit our community?
I'm William Moulton. I'm a project manager with a background in smart technology, treasury services, and data portfolio management. I came here, under the understanding that we were going to be discussing a lot of community economic issues. What I would like to bring to the table is the technology to share it worldwide.
Okay.
With other communities, other African American communities, and maybe other minority communities as well.
Everybody, basically. Yeah.
That's my initial focus because one finger can do much, like Mandela said, but a fist can do a whole lot more.
Right. He's a very wise man too, by the way. So now, can you just turn your computer around and tell us basically what this smart, or maybe I can just step around here and.
I have to cut it back on. I actually took it off.
Yeah. But what is it? What would we be expecting to see if it was up? What would it be? What would the monitor be showing us?
A smart board is pretty much an electronic chart board.
Pretty much like this board, like we're looking at right now, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So what you would do is you can plug your computer up to the board, and everything that you present on your computer can be saved, shared, and presented, to other people who are in the conference or the dialogue. So that's generally what it can do.
Mm-hmm.
You can write on it, you can change, you can take notes, save all of that information, share it to people who haven't been to the meeting that you probably want to forward to other people. So that's the nutshell of what a smart board is. It's pretty much an electronic smart board that can be connected to the World Wide Web.
Okay, very interesting. Are there any more smart technology? What other type of smart technology do you have besides the smart boards? What else can you share with us about smart technology? Some other type of features or functions of, right?
Sure. Today, smart technology is going toward three-dimensional printing. And there's Hewlett-Packard have a computer called, Hewlett-Packard got a computer called Sprout. And you can pretty much put a case or a toy on a little base, have it scanned and printed out in a three-dimensional process where you can pick it up and hold it in your hand.
Scanner.
Sprout computer. So when I talk about smart technology, it's on the cutting edge of technology. It's keeping up with what's going on and trying to share it. My objective in that consulting area is to have it in every business in our community, every library, every school, so that we can be not only with the times but ahead of times. The biggest problem I feel in our community is we're always playing catch-up. And
Mhm.
I would like to really reverse that process.
Okay. You want to be on the cutting edge of technology so that you can share and impart your knowledge about that with us.
Right.
Okay, you want to be. Okay, I'm going to have Brother Stephen Swain hold the camera here for a second. Steve, all you got to do is just hold it and you can see him. Then I'm going to relay my interest of what I spoke about tonight. And again, I've been passionate about, you got me in there? I've been passionate about what I'm calling these Miranda-related warnings. We want to saturate our communities with, this is just something I typed up and had it printed out, but we want cards, and we want everybody in the black community to start carrying this card around. And basically what it says is it's to be presented to the police in the event that you're stopped. If you've stopped 15 minutes after you get to the police station, you want to make a call, whether you're under arrest, whether you were taken in for questioning, whether or not you were taken into custody. And you want to make that call as soon as you want to request that call as soon as you touch down to the station, because that's critical. That's very important. You would like to call. If you have an attorney, they changed the law a little bit years ago under Miranda or some other the laws regarding custodial interrogation and that type of thing and confessions. A lawyer could call. If you have a lawyer, tell him to come down to the station now. Okay. As a matter of fact, once you make a call, if you can get in touch with somebody, just tell them to come down to the station and see how you're doing. What's wrong with that? Okay? Very important. The other thing that I mentioned was the 50 and over black-owned league for 50 and over basketball. We want to own that league, but anybody can participate. Whether you're black, white, European, we want the best players. Okay, you got to be good to make the cut. So we don't care what it is because we want the league to be good. We want to raise revenue for that league. We want to set it up, if possible, as not-for-profit to bring the revenues back from media coverage and so forth back into the community so we can use that money to uplift our communities. We also want to receive revenues from any logo and apparel sales. That would be T-shirts and starter jackets and so forth. Sweatpants. We want to do that. And also, tonight, I was just thinking, we want to enhance the 50 and over concept for not only basketball, but 50 and over tennis. A lot of people, 50 and 60-year-old play tennis. Judo, softball, ballroom dancing, the sciences. You've got a lot of older persons, for example, that are retired, who were teachers and professors of chemistry and so forth. So we want to include them. We want quilting, gardening, etc. We're going to use the 50 and over enterprise, okay, to positively influence the moral, social, and civic fabrics of America. 50 and over, huge market out there. A lot of people. You got the baby boomers out there now, so it's a lot of people over 50 years old who are competing and who have skills. So we want to incorporate this total 50 and over concept to include now not just only basketball, but we want to bring in other activities and experiences and so forth. Okay. So I'm just going to thank you, Stephen. I'm just going to take the camera back, and we're going to sign off now. This is Mr. Casey's place. We thank you for allowing us to come in and shoot the 50 and over. I'm sorry, shoot the Monday night. What is it? Monday night forum. I've been talking so much, I'm just a little tired, and it's almost about 9 o'clock here in Chicago tonight. So we want to thank him for allowing us to have. This is video number 1 of the Monday night meeting at Dudley's. That is what I wanted to say. Okay, all right, then we're signing off. Take care. God bless everybody. Bye-bye.